there everybody, I'm Rosslyn. Welcome to Orkney and welcome to my fourth and final playthrough of the Green Slime. Written by Susan Saunders and illustrated by Paul Granger. Published in 1982 by the Choose Your Own Adventure people as part of their Bantam-Skylark series. This was number 6. And that means it was published as part of the second Choose Your Own Adventure Bantam-Skylark box set. This is it here. I think there are 3 of these at least anyway, and each of them has 5 books in it. You can see the other ones. See the other ones in there. Has these lovely illustrations on the back and front of the sleeve. In this particular set, there was number 6, The Green Slime. Number 7, Help, You're Shrinking! And if you want to see that, I already have 4 playthroughs of it up. It was really good fun. Number 8 is Indian Trail. I haven't done it. Number 9, Dream Trips, is new to me. I also haven't done number 10, The Genie in the Bottle, but I certainly will. And if any of you particularly enjoyed one of those books, all of those books, in your youth, or just particularly are into genies in bottles for whatever reason, stick it in the comments. See what we can do. I'll pop that there for now though. In 1982 it was also released as both the hardback edition that you can see behind me here and the softback version, which I am going to be reading from just now. That was published as one of the Reader's Weekly books. Or is it Weekly Readers? I've never heard of these. I didn't know that was a thing. I've only recently got these. So without further ado, or a don't, let's crack on with the story. It's a branching narrative book, so all 4 of these playthroughs are fairly different, quite different. There's just a petty bit at the start, just a little bit that's the same, and then it's all different stuff after that. I will show off the illustrations and describe them very briefly, but you don't have to watch the video. To enjoy this, you can pop it on in the car, or while you fall asleep, or anything really. I'm not the boss of you. But it's not compulsory to watch it. I don't remember what happened in the first playthrough. I'm trying to work out how this green slime was made, and I suspect it's already been covered, but we'll see. Without further ado, I don't say, let's get on with the 4th playthrough though, eh? It's the day after your birthday. Your Aunt Beth has given you a chemistry set as a birthday present, and you get to see me playing with my set in the illustration. Great stuff. It's a good present. She's also left you in charge, though, of your cousin Stevie while she and your mother go to visit a friend. That strikes me as them asking for trouble, but hey-ho. Stevie needs a lot of watching, Aunt Beth warns, and she's not kidding. Within 5 minutes... this kid has broken your model spaceship, glued together all of your baseball cards, and stopped up the sink in the bathroom with tissues. This kid's a disaster zone, y'all. Right. Sit down on the bed. You tell Stevie. Didn't he move or you'll be sorry. You open your new chemistry set. You take out some of the test tubes, which are filled with coloured powders and liquids, and you start to mix a few together. Just then the doorbell rings. Before you go downstairs to answer the door, you take a good look at Stevie. He is leaning against your pillow and his eyes are closed. You think he has fallen asleep on the bed. And here he is. I'm peeking through the doorway into his room and he seems cosy and asleep on the bed. Your friend Jan is at the front door. As you stand there talking to her, you hear shrieks and giggles from upstairs. Who's that? Jan asks. You make a face. Oh, it's only my cousin Stevie, you say. He's 4.5. Don't you think you'd better find out what he's doing up there? Jan asks. So no and yes are the options, but I've knowed it out too long. Let's head on up and see what he's doing. We'd better see what Stevie's up to, you say. Jan follows you up the stairs to your room. Stevie is standing on the chair next to your desk. He's stirring something in a dish. There are empty test tubes and a bottle of glue on the floor. "What are you doing?" you shout. "Making pudding." Stevie offers you the dish. Inside is something thick, dark green, and very smelly. "Oh," you say, "it's bubbling." And there's the glue and the test tubes. Oh, this is well. Here's another illustration showing the dish of bubbling goo. I mean, Stevie seems very pleased about it, but my friend just looks downright pissed off, and I do not look like I want to be eating the pudding. Right, so I have two options. Do I say to Stevie, "I ought to spank you," which I'm fairly sure I wouldn't have picked before, or do I tell Jan to pour it down the sink? I almost certainly picked that. I guess I have to threaten physical punishment on this small child then. Oh well. Before you know what's happening, though, Stevie puts the dish to his mouth. You grab it away from him, but it's too late. Stevie has swallowed every drop of the green stuff. "Yum," he says. "Oh no," Jan says. "What if it's poisonous?" "Do you feel all right?" you ask Stevie. "Sure," Stevie says. When he opens his mouth, a big green bubble floats out. This kid does not look all right, I'm going to say too. We get this double-page spread of a small child looking like a zombie or something, and this glorpy big, I mean, you can't see it, but apparently it's green. Big bubble floating out of his gob, apparently. "He'll be okay," you say to yourself, but Jan says, "He's starting to look weird." I mean, you might say your younger brother always looks weird, but she's got a good point. This kid isn't looking healthy. Like at all. Like at all. What's going on? Stevie is looking kind of strange. Is he beginning to turn green? Maybe your Aunt Winnie notice? Jan says, "Oh, but she does. By the time Aunt Beth and your mother get home, Stevie is all green. His skin, his hair, his teeth, even his freckles." Stevie likes it though. He snarls at himself in the mirror and says, "I'm the Incredible Hulk." But Aunt Beth is really angry. "Oh, great," she says. "Just great. First chicken pox, then measles, and now this." She takes Stevie home to wait for the colour to fade. I'm glad I made everybody Scottish, because that is kind of the attitude you'd have. You'd be like, "Oh, mate, one thing after another. Right, had chicken pox, he's just go for the measles, now he's the Hulk. Oh, right, hey with you." You would just have that attitude about it if you're a Scotsman. Anyway, there they are. They're just going home. Hopefully it fades. Sit in your room until it fades. No dinner for you. Right, well, I hope it fades before my next birthday. It says your mother is taking away this year's present. Oh. "I think I'll keep the chemistry set for you," she says, "until you're old enough to use it." Does that seem fair? Steve used it pretty well, and he's only 4.5. Yeah, I think she makes a fair point. If I'm old enough to look after Stevie, I'd be old enough to use my own chemistry set. And it doesn't look like it was even me who made the slime. I got a bit concerned about that at one point. It does look like it was Stevie mucking about that done that, though. So, well, whether you think I'm innocent in all of this, or I really should have been looking after him better, I don't know, it's up to you to have whatever moral judgments you like, quite frankly, by this point, in the epic saga of the green slime. And that concludes my fourth and final playthrough for this series of gamebook playthroughs. I hope you've enjoyed joining me for this fun adventure. Once again, I've been Rosslyn, this has been Orkney, you've been a lovely audience. This book is The Green Slime. So's that, and I'm about to stick this back in my box set and pop it on my shelf. That's all I really have to say about this though, so toodaloo, hope to see you for one of my other playthroughs. Maybe one of those ones if you like 'em. Bye bye.